Welcome back, villagers, to another episode of Hugh Tran, the Insurance Man. I spilled my coffee all over my table when I heard that Indiana Fever's fan want to fire Coach Christy Sides after just one game. Oh my goodness, that is irrational decision making. Don't do that. Don't make decisions when you're mad or upset, because most of the time it's gonna turn out really shitty. Before you attack Hugh Tran, the Insurance Man, telling me I don't know anything, telling me that I'm a CC haters, I am a 10,000% CC fan. But before you decide to fire somebody or push for the narrative to fire somebody, you need to understand financial is involved, people, families can be involved, and the emotional roller coaster is involved. If you want to fire somebody after just one game, then you are not thinking straight. Let's go ahead and dissect why people want to fire her after just one game. And then we'll talk about CC debut. Take a look at this video.
Christy, when you look at Caitlin, she took two pointers in the first preseason game, 3 today. Is there a balance? What are you seeing that's kind of causing that? Is there a balance you'd like to see with that, or is that something you plan to address?
Yeah, I think she's used to some shots that she's taken in the last few years that are just those deep shots. And I don't know if there's times she comes off ball screens where she's open in that long 2 area, and we've got to get her comfortable taking that long 2. She's going to get looks. She's going to get open looks. She's got to figure out, like I gave her a rule the other day, she's got 0.5 seconds to make a decision. When she gets off the ball and she hits one of our high posts and somebody in the high post, she has a habit of hanging out and dancing. That's what she's done. It's these habits that we've got to break. She's got players around her now that she can get out, she can go screen, and the ball's going to get back to her. And that's what she hasn't had in the past, so that's what we've been trying to show her and explain to her.
That was brutal. Because of that video, it got a lot of people mad and upset at Coach Christy Sides. But when I watched the video, I had to look at from both sides, the fan side and also the coaching perspective. So from the coaching perspective, she's saying CC need to do this, CC need to do that, CC need to stop running around, and she said a lot of stuff that it doesn't sound like a professional coach. And I understand why the fan base and people that have been following CC for a long time want to fire Coach Sides. But fans and CC fans all over the world, please understand that when it comes to team chemistry, it takes time. 2 months is a very short period of time for Caitlin Clark to understand Aaliyah Boston, and other awesome teammates of her. And CC need to understand that don't burden yourself as if you have to be the one to win the game every single day. You have teammate. Utilize your teammate. Share the ball with your teammate. Get open shot for your teammate, and everything is a teamwork, because a championship team is team. What does team mean? Together, everyone achieve more. Team. Together, everyone achieve more. CC need to understand that, and chemistry is built over time, not overnight. And that's what I want fans to understand, because I find it crazy that you want to fire Coach Christy Sides after just one game. And I know if you've been watching Indiana Fever's game for a long time and you say, oh, her track record is horrible, this and that, I want to remind you guys a story, share you guys with a story of the Human Torch. Who is the Human Torch? Stephen Curry. When he first got into the league, he wasn't the Human Torch. He didn't break any records. He was known as Mr. Glass. Those haters, analysts, everybody and their mamas was hating on Stephen Curry. And that's when I dug deeper and found out who he really was. This guy worked hard. It's just when he first got into the league, he doesn't understand team chemistry. He doesn't understand to slow the game down. He doesn't understand that he can pass the ball pass back to him, pass the ball, run around, get open shot, boom. He doesn't understand those. A coach by the name of Steve Kerr came into the picture, and the rest is history. And that did not happen overnight, Indiana Fever fans. So before you want to fire a coach, please understand you need to give her some time to understand that she have a generational player. She may not understand the full impact that CC have. She may say a couple things wrong, but we need to understand that don't let words ruin your day. Don't let words impact what you see in a person, because they may say something meaning this direction and the fan take it as a completely different directions. Because what the coach saying, CC can take long range too. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's better to shoot threes because you get 3 points instead of 2. But that's where adaptation come in. That's where team chemistry come in. There's nothing wrong with taking long 2. Take one step back and you make a 3. But the shots will come. But right now we need to slow things down before you want to fire the coach because she's a horrible coach. And you may be right. But I'm asking you, my villagers and true fans of the sport, to slow it down and don't make irrational decision, because if you fire a coach, her income can get cut short, food on the table, and that emotional roller coaster is gonna damage this person, could be permanent, and that's not fair. So slow down a little bit, because it's only one game. What I really like about CC debut was that she scored the highest on the team, even though haters gonna come at me and say, oh, she scored a bunch of points during garbage time. Well, you're garbage, because basketball is basketball. Because I can see as the game progressed, CC was getting more comfortable. Even though she got 20 points, 3 assists, 0 rebounds, and she held the record for, wait for it, the most turnovers of all time. 10 turnovers of all time. At least she's holding some kind of record, right? Positive thinking. But let me explain to you the 10 turnovers that she had. Some of them are questionable, and some of them, huge transitions, man, don't blame. And her teammates, they didn't do anything to help, because go up to the ball, put your hands out and catch the ball and go for the layup instead of waiting for the ball come to you. You get it? Like, don't blame. But if you have a teammate like CC, you can understand first pick in the draft, and she had that jitter. The game hasn't slowed down for her yet. So go to her and help her out. Don't wait for her to make mistakes and she be overwhelmed and she makes some crazy passes where it lead to turnover and whatnot. So her teammate didn't do that much to help those turnovers. But at the end of the day, if you are a leader, which CC is, she take full responsibility. If you watch her, her conference during the press conference after the game, you can see she was beating herself. She was biting her nails. That shows that she's nervous. And when you blame yourself, you do things that you don't really think about. And that's what I saw. But positive. The positive I saw was that she got more comfortable as the game progressed. So I can't wait for game number 2. Haters can hate all they want, but CC is gonna torch. When she torch, don't forget that I told you so. So before you hate on her, slow down. I know Connecticut Sun beat the living crap out of Indiana Fevers. I think it was 92-71. 21 points is a lot. But please understand what Coach Chrissy Sides was saying is she didn't hurt anybody. She just sharing you what she see. She's sharing you her game plan. And I'm pretty sure after the first game, she's gonna hear all about it, and she go back and she draw new game plans to accommodate CC, to accommodate everybody, because now game number 2, more chemistry. Game number 3, more chemistry. You see what I'm doing with this? So, but let me know in the comment section, villagers, because it's really interesting that after just one game, people want to fire a coach. They blaming everything on the coach. But it's a team sport. There are players and there are coaches. Coaches can learn and adapt just the same as players. So give them time. If after 5 or 6 games, you see that Coach Chrissy Side is still doing what she's doing, blaming, horrible game planning, horrible play drawing, and she doesn't fight for players. Instead, she fight with players instead of the referee, then by all means, fire her. But please give at least 5-6 games, not the first game, Indiana Fever's fan. So with that aside, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about, CC first game. It's very interesting because I became a WNBA fan, not for the WNBA, games. I watched because of CC. I wanted to see her develop because the kind of person she is, gravitate, people towards her because she's very positive and she takes a sport seriously. I can tell she was beating herself up after losing the first game, but take it easy, CC. Chemistry takes time. Understand the coach, and I'm crossing my fingers Coach Chrissy Sides will wake up and see the voice of the fans, the voice of everybody, and maybe she can work something out. But don't fire her the first day. Come on now. Before I let you go as villagers, like always, thank you so much for your support. Hit the like, share, and subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you guys think. Before I let you go, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and most importantly, we have to take care of our health. Until next time.